welcome you in to Bill Wallace Court, Joe Hillsman, and Robert Alfonso. Glad that you're with us. The BMaze Elite Showcase right here on SUV TV. It is now the 17U BMaze Elite UAA squad taking on PSB Select as we get ready to jump it here with Isaiah Davis. And Tamba has it as BMaze Elite. They are moving right to left, all in black. Black tops, black bottoms. They got black numbers, but it's outlined in white. Barry inside the Tamba. Tamba jump, hook, rolled off, no, tip, follow, no, rebound comes off. And PSB will have it. And they'll bring it on their opening possession. They've got white tops and they've got black bottoms as they operate it. Ryan Oliver at the point. And they'll give it off now to J.J. Wheat. Wheat, top side. Davis, three. Karam's off, no. Quante Berry gets the rebound, and Berry comes into the front court. I like the way Berry has continued to evolve his game out of Winston-Salem Christian in North Carolina. B.J. Edwards has it. Edwards around the screen, now back out to Berry. Berry pump fakes, drives, took contact. Good defense there, solidified by Eddie Ricks to prevent the drive. Here's Presley Patterson. Now they'll drive it. Jump pass to Kobe Gillespie in the corner, not there. Pull up, jumper, knocked away and blocked. Gets it back to the corner to Gillespie. On the cut to Tamba. Tamba turning inside, left hand up, no. Tip, rebound comes off now, and J.J. Wheat has it. Wheat flyers it over. There's a long three. Shaw, you talked about how you like Christian Shaw. What do you like about Christian Shaw, Robert?
What I like about Christian Shaw is exactly that, his ability to be able to extend the floor and be able to shoot it, but more importantly, his versatility. Shawshank Redemption is coming.
Oh, wow. Look at you reaching deep into the literary. Here's B.J. Edwards turning the other way off the window and scores. B.J. Edwards, a nice move, his first field goal.
He was a complete problem, and whoever decides to guard him later tonight, it will understand why everyone is abuzz about B.J.
B.J. Edwards out of Knoxville Catholic in Knoxville, Tennessee, all fading away. Christian Shaw has 5.
Did I not explain to you Shawshank Redemption is coming?
You did. I like Shaw. I've seen him play multiple times. He's had good performances when I've been able to see him on that 17U circuit. Drive inside, Tamba dunk. Oh, man, you're getting in the big Tamba. He's going to flush it home with a jam.
He understands what to do with it.
Come back this way, not there, on the cut, lost it. Edwards is coming away. Edwards on the break. Edwards goes high, and he got it blocked. Eddie Ricks, the third, is going to get hit with a foul. I thought that was a clean block there.
And people are upset that they didn't get the opportunity to get the Showtime dunk that they were looking for.
Well, I like the defensive effort of Eddie Ricks, not giving that easy, too, as you saw on our SUV TV instant replay. Glad that you're with us. William Blount High School. Edwards' free throw is good.
Look, I tried to go get something to drink.
You ran into a line?
Man, listen.
I'm trying to tell you.
I wonder if they're giving out gas at the end of that line.
Oh, that's a good one. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by in this opening half. It's 6-5 in this opening quarter. PSB Select with the lead. Pass deflected by Edwards into the backcourt. Picked up by Shaw. Shaw now comes across. Shaw whips it to the corner to Wheat. Inside, they'll give it back out to Oliver. Oliver back to the basket. The double comes. Kick back out. Wheat open three. Good. J.J. Wheat inside out. Drops a three. Push it out to an 8-5 advantage. Turn, Tamba, no, back tap, and they'll come back out with it and push it. Bounces it over to Wheat. Wheat open, a 3-ball. J.J. Wheat, back-to-back 3-balls, and he pushes it out now to an 11-5 advantage.
What I like about J.J., he's a stocky built guard, and if he's able to add that consistently to his game, he's gonna be one that college coaches are really gonna enjoy watching.
BJ with a turnover, left his feet to make the pass. Up ahead, here comes Ricks, and he was fouled. Tamba did not give him anything easy as he went to the hoop. 5:50 and a running clock here. So they open the ball game with 3 threes, 1 from Shaw, 2 from J.J. Wheat. And Shaw has the hoop. They have an 11-5 advantage. Eddie Ricks, the third, is at the free throw line. And the first one is good.
Somebody's math at that table is terrible.
And they leave it alone now. 12 to, wait, huh? How'd it go 12 to 6? Free throw, good.
Oh, they got it. They fixed it. They fixed it.
Well, it's still wrong. It's 13 to 5. They're off a point.
Yeah, okay.
Let's spice it up. Let's go.
Here comes Berry. Berry gonna drive. Berry goes up and scores. Quante Berry on the drive and score his first made field goal. Long three, front iron, no. Board comes out. They'll push it with B.J. Edwards. Edwards now whips it to the corner. Jacoby Gillespie, set fire three. Good. Jacoby Gillespie, a triple. Off of the B.J. Edwards assist. And it's now 13 to 10. They'll push it, drive, up off the window. No, rebound to Berry. He's got Edwards up ahead. He didn't see it. Wheat got back defensively. Berry to the hoop, left hand, good. I love the strides of Quante Berry. Winston-Salem Christian. Long strides, and it looks deceptive, but it's still quick, even though it's long. We'll take a look at our SUV TV instant replay.
He really only took 3 dribbles to get into. He took 3 dribbles to get to the rim. I mean, just to be able to go finish, and that's just the one thing that people don't recognize about that.
Well, we'll take a look here at our SUV. Timeout. 13-12 ball game. PSB select with the lead. To take a look at the BMaze Elite huddle. It's the 17U BMaze Elite.
It's starting to really fill up in here. I'm sure there's still a line outside too.
The second of 3 games coming up. Our nightcap will be We All Can Go taking on SOH Elite. So 4:25 to go as we begin action, resuming out of the timeout. J.J. Wheat has it. Wheat now picked up defensively at the top. Wheat makes his move. Ball knocked away in a steal. Berry and Edwards are running. Up ahead to Edwards. Edwards goes, takes the contact and scores. B.J. Edwards. Edwards now on the break, and they've gone out with the lead, 14-13. Wheat right back, knocked away, and a foul call on the attack. We're in a running clock here in this first quarter.
Good deflection right here, and then be able to look ahead and execute a perfect bounce pass for the finish.
So at the free throw line, it will be J.J. Wheat. Wheat free throw is short, no good. Wheat with a pair of 3 so far. One more coming up. Wheat free throw good, so we split them. And it's 14-14 in the book, 15-14. I don't know where the extra point came from. Out of thin air. 3:06 to go, moving clock. 3 ball, Berry, no. Rebound is back tap out to B.J. Edwards. Edwards will have it, makes his move, and a foul call. It'll be called on the floor. Foul will be on Tyler Moore. Moore prevented the drive. Presley will check back into the contest now for BMaze Elite 17U. Check it. That'll be Charlie Rice in. So here's Edwards. Edwards around the screen. Now gives it off. On a hesitate, good. Float. Roy get out, no good. By Ryan Neal. Rebound comes off. And they'll push it now with Jake Dykstra. Dykstra gives it off to Shaw. Shaw off to a solid start so far. He shovels it back over to Isaiah Davis. Shaw recovers and lost it off of his foot and out of bounds.
No, they called the foul.
They did on the floor. The foul was called. 2:08 first quarter. Looking, and now gets it into Shaw. Shaw has it. Turns. Shuttles it, knocked away, recovered. That should have been a backcourt, didn't call it, where the ball stayed in the front court. Foot went in the backcourt, knocked away. Illick knocked it away. On the break, layup, good. Charlie Rice on the break and scores his first field goal. 16-15, a 1-point lead. Inside, Shaw drives and scores. Nice move. Shaw with 7 in the contest. It's technically now 16-16 and 1 point off on the board. They've got 17-16. 85 seconds first quarter. Catch, deep, 3-0, bottoms it out. Nice 3 coming off the catch, Alonzo.
Catch and shoot. Players need to understand, you come off that screen, be ready to shoot, and you'll be able to get yourself a nice 3 ball.
Moore gives it to Davis. Davis now over to Shaw. Shaw forced the 3, dropped the 3. Christian Shaw, he has 10 points already right here in this first quarter. Edwards back on the attack. Pull up 3. Good. Take that with you. Yep. A 3 from P.J. Edwards.
Look, two guys who are not going to back down from each other, let alone from this game.
Jump pass. Shaw now gives it back out now at the top. Here's Dykstra, a 3. It's short, no good. And when we have a substitution, Jacoby Gillespie will check back into the contest. You take a look at Christian Shaw there. Shaw with 10 points here in this first quarter. That was after the B.J. Edwards 3. Lead a gooseneck up there. I see you. On the attack. And a foul called. J.J. Wheat with aggressive defense. He's hit with a foul. As the clock will run and end this first quarter in just a moment. While at the free throw line is Ryan Neal. Neal first free throw up and in good. 23-19. There's the end of the first quarter, and he'll have one more free throw coming up. And music, no good. All right, end of the first quarter, right here on SUV TV. Joel Hillsman and Robert Alfonso, glad that you're with us in our SUV TV balcony level seats. It is the BMaze Elite hosted showcase right here on SUV TV from William Blount High School. PSB Select and BMaze Elite 17U's battling it right now. 23-19 as we begin this second quarter, and a steal on the opening possession for BMaze Elite. They're in the black. Kobe 3. Jacoby Gillespie, a corny 3. He has 6 points in the contest. And the lead pushed out to 7 now, 26-19. Here's J.J. Wheat. Wheat on the drive, left hand, it's off. No, they tip, they fight for it. Ellick comes away with it. It's recovered, and here's Jacoby Gillespie. Lead pass up ahead. Oh, pulls 3, no, board, ripped off, good board work. Coming off by Ryan Oliver. Oliver will push it. Oliver is going to come all the way, took the contact, and his offensive foul called on Ryan Oliver.
Well, that's a good, solid Ryan. Ryan's got to understand that, you're going to the rim. The guy's waiting on you. There's somewhere right there you got to add the floater to your package.
10-minute quarters. We're in the second quarter here of game number 2, a 3-game set. As the crowd gets ready to fill in, this is our second undercard game, as we call it. An offensive foul called on Jacoby Gillespie.
And Ryan Oliver took it. Guess what's good for the goose is good for that gander.
Gillespie getting some interest from Loyola Chicago. He really turned it on and is an outstanding football player as well. But I think basketball may be what he's kind of settling into, what he wants to play. But the football people are still there. Jacoby Gillespie, number 1 for BMaze Elite. On the drive for PSB, on a reverse, no. Tip Christian Shaw, yes. Shaw has 12 points. He had 10 in that first quarter. It's 26-21. 5-point ball game, 26-22 on the scoreboard. On the drive, here's Neal. Neal up, no good. Rebound, Tried to save it. Jacoby left-hand lay scores. Jacoby Gillespie now quickly up to 8 points. 28-22, 7:45 and a moving clock here in this second quarter. On the drive, Shaw. Oh, let me get some butter with that roll. Right to the lip of the rim. Christian Shaw, he has 14.
And he's just out here making me look good right now. I'll take it, too.
Gillespie, curling, floating, good. Jacoby Gillespie warming to the task now.
Jacoby Gillespie.
And Shaw finishes it on the other end for a layup.
Shaw with 16 in the contest now. 30-26. Eilick has it, hold it, puts it on the floor. Back to the basket, now turning and fading like Dirk and scoring. Braden Eilick, man, that was all Dirkalicious right there, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Man, that was a fantastic move right there.
32-26. I've seen his game grow over the last 8-9 months. That move there, if he gets that down pack, will be problematic for the defense. Wheat had it knocked away. Neal comes away with it. Over to Dillon. Here comes in the corner. Open. Rice. Bottom. No tip. Follow Jacoby. Jacoby Gillespie is all over the place. 9 points right now in this second quarter. 34-26. 8-point advantage. Layup good on the left side. On a lackadaisical there with a left-hand lay from Tyler Moore. Offensive foul on Eilick. Substitutions now as Davis checks back in. Isaiah Davis, number 24, for PSB. So it'll be Davis, Wheat. Let me see who's else out there. Eddie Ricks III, Shaw, and Camden Andrews into the contest for the first time for PSB Select. Wheat worked on defensively by Edwards. Retreats and now goes around the screen. All the way. Left hand lay. Wheat. No. Follow. Yes. J.J. Wheat has 9. Nice move from Wheat. Using that left hand, used the strength, got his own board and put it back in.
And being able to stay with the ball while being pushed around.
Here's Davis. Davis gives it off. 3-ball. Left wing. Bottom. Shoulder range. Eddie Ricks III, he now has, that's his first made field goal, and it's 34-32, 34-33.
He's been involved on the defensive end of the floor, which is why we might have thought he scored earlier.
And has long, yeah, he's got 2 free throws. That's his first made field goal. I like the length of Eddie Ricks. Now he's fighting with Tamba. Good entry pass. Tamba comes in, had it blocked from behind. Here comes Wheat. Wheat comes away with it for PSB. Put it on the floor. Shaw behind the back. Hesitates. Now will drive and is fouled as he goes in for the attack. Clock coming up on 4.5 to go. As Christian Shaw, free throw is no good. He has a 16-point night going on. Christian Shaw for PSB Select. Split the free throws. He has 17 points. 34-33. Well, on the scoreboard, 34-34. They may have given Shaw 3 earlier.
Missed by BJ.
Shaw, 3 was deflected by Barry. Tamba recovered it. Lead pass caught to Barry. Barry recovers. Barry goes on the attack off the window and scores. Quadre Barry. He has 6. A different team now without Brandon Huntley Hatfield, of course, going to Tennessee. But you have to like what Edwards and Barry bring with the leadership and now getting the help from Jacoby Gillespie.
And I do like this team as Weeks goes to score with the left there. And this is not a knock on Brandon. I love Brandon, but it seemed like sometimes they might have relied too much on him as a player. But these guards have shown, and we've all know that they can play, but they're able to show other things part of their game.
A traveling violation called on B.J. Edwards and a timeout call as we take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. The move there from J.J. Wheat. Wheat with a nice move from PSB Select. informed me about his game and had the opportunity to see him, and he's played very well today in this game with 17 points, 10 in that first quarter.
Well, and the thing about it is because he's an unassuming athlete. You know what I mean? You look at him and you're like, all right, what can he really do? And then when he laces him up and starts really getting into the flow of his game, he has this certain confidence that is like, you know what, I'm not going to be stopped. And it was evident when he made the first three, and then came back and shot a contested three 2 shots later, and like, okay, I'm locked in.
So what do you like about him scouting-wise, which shows that he could fit in a major program?
Well, as I said, and I'm going to reiterate, and it's going to seem like a broken record, but just his ability to shoot the basketball, which is obviously at a premium at the next level. But the fact that he's also able to finish above the rim and is skillful enough to handle the ball efficiently in the press, or even to be able to provide another ball handle on the floor.
Presley Patterson cracks a 3-ball off that left side, and it gives BMaze Elite a 39-36 advantage. On the drive, coming, stop, turning, and knocked down. As the game will continue to go, I've referenced Edwards and Berry and Gillespie. Tamba, with his size, could be a problem, not only just blocking shots, but altering shots. But, of course, seeing that consistency from him is going to be able to determine where he'll fit in.
Which is why I like the fact that with not having Brandon on the floor allows for that growth. You know, because I'm sure even he, as a big man, has said, hey, you know what, if I can't get it, Brandon got it. Now it's, I have to get it. I have to make myself a presence inside for us to continue to be successful and be a program that people are going to continue to talk about.
Gillespie drives, he kicks it over to B.J. Edwards, a 3 over to Jacoby. Gillespie assists. 11 points now for B.J. Edwards. 42-38, a 4-point advantage. 100 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Wheat drives and it was sent away. Tamba with the block, but he got hit with the foul. So J.J. Wheat drawing the foul and will go to the free throw line.
J.J. knows how to create contact, that's for sure.
Crafty lefty. Take a look at B.J. Edwards right there, number 5. And your shot, free throw from Wheat is good. Wheat now at the free throw line, 2 of 3 in the contest. And Ricks will take a seat. And also will be Christian Shaw taking a seat. Free throw rolled in good for J.J. Wheat. So both are good. It's a 2-point ball game, under a minute to go. 42-40 here in this second quarter. Tamba has it. And now here's Edwards. Edwards on the attack. Edwards drives and scores. B.J. Edwards. Edwards with back-to-back field goals and a steal. Edwards to Berry. Oh, that connection is very nice. Quatre Perry scores. He has 8. You can just see the chemistry between Berry and Edwards continuing to brim, especially from when I saw them earlier this year. Rebound comes off to Berry. Berry pushing it. Coming up on 20 seconds, a turnover, poor decision. They'll get it right back. Edwards with the steal. Alley, no oop. Tamba couldn't finish it. That's what we're talking about, the consistency. Lead pass, up ahead, Moore, rejected. Follow, dunk by Ryan Oliver. 3 seconds, here goes BJ. BJ stops, long shot and heave is no good. We are at the end of the first half. It is a 46-41 ball game on the scorebook. Favor of BMaze Elite. Take a look at some of our HUB TV B-roll package. Second half in just a moment. Oh, they had Mystical at the half. Here I go, and here we go. With the second half, it's a 46-42 advantage. BMaze Elite 17 UAA with the lead. And turning and jumping and scoring is Charlie Rice. Caught it right there in the middle, Fonzo, and dropped it in. Rice did.
They didn't miss a beat. They come out. BMaze is locked and loaded as always.
Line score 23-21 for the first and second quarter for BMaze Elite UAA. And for PSB Select, line score was 19-22. Jump good.
Second half, what I'm looking for is just to be able to see who else is going to attempt to be consistently helping Shaw. I know Wheats has been trying, but they need someone else. They need a third person to be able to, especially as BMaze begins to gain some confidence and bounce in their flow.
Wheat lost it. Here comes B.J. Edwards to Eilick. Eilick on the break. Layup, no. Rebound comes off. Here's Shaw. I like to see that out of Eddie Ricks. In the corner on cue, boy. Oh, no good.
I was hoping that.
I like the size and the length and the frame. Steal, Ricks. Ricks inside. Shaw lay good. So he gets the steal and the assist. And Shaw gets the hoop. Shaw had 17 in that first half.
Starting off right.
They were 8 of 10 from the free throw line was PSB Select, and they had 5 made three-pointers. In the corner, Presley. It's no good. Excuse me, that's Rice. Tipped out of bounds. BMaze Elite, by the way, had 6 made threes in that first half, and they went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. The high man, of course, 13 points from B.J. Edwards, 10 from Jacoby Gillespie, and Quadre Berry had 8. Step back, 3. Shaw forced it. Rebound is collected underneath. And here comes Rice. Rice angles into the middle. Rice with a little tricky dribble and lost it, and a foul is called. 50-46, a 4-point advantage. In this third quarter, Joel Hilsman, Robert Alfonso, glad that you are with us wherever you are. TV.com. The BMaze Elite Showcase. Offensive rebound, and it comes back out. And going to hit him with an over and back violation.
Those are so rarely called.
He did it, though.
He did. No, he did. I'm not going to say he didn't. This place is starting to really pack it in. I mean, we picked up a few fans behind us.
We did. Hey, I'm all with it. I'm all about making new friends.
Absolutely.
Hesitation. Wheat whips to the corner. Open 3 on the way from Oliver. It's off the mark. Rebound underneath. And it's tipped and knocked out of bounds.
BMaze is taking the ball out. I mean, they seem to, I'm not going to call it a slow down, but it seems like PSB is looking to try to push back and stay in the game and continue to improve and build off of opportunities. But right now, BMaze is not allowing that.
Here's Edwards. Edwards is going to drive on the baseline. BJ goes up, layup, no. Rebound comes off. Good board by Alec underneath and scores. Love the development of this young man. Just coming along. Here's Shaw. I saw him last year. He looked like a deer in headlights. Not this year. Shaw stopped, had it batted away. Good hands. Poked up ahead. B.J. Edwards. Slam dunk on the way. B.J. Edwards. He has 15 now.
And all it took, players, is a little tip ahead. He didn't dribble.
Yes.
He didn't try to do anything extra, pick it up. He was able to tip it forward. And right on cue.
There's Eddie Ricks with a float. Yeah, just like that framework from Flick. Edwards came back on a jump stop, knocked out of bounds. Substitutions, PSB Select will come in. 54-48, 5:33 in a moving clock here in this third quarter.
Nice job by Brandon Illick on that pass.
Davis and Oliver go out for PSB. They'll inbound it now, and here is a loss onside. Neal fight for it. Scrappy comes away, and a foul call. They'll go on the baseline. Jake Dykstra checked in, number 11 for PSB. PSB in the white tops and the black bottoms. And they've got black numbers and yellow trim.
Go ahead, Neil. Charlie Rice out of Burble.
Rice retreats the dribble, now pulls it back. Rice stops, leans, and gives it back to Illick. Illick will put it on the floor. No shot clock. 54-48. BMaze Elite with the lead. Here comes the attack. Bounces it, and it's knocked away. But they'll back tap it again and go back and they'll retrieve it. That's not a backcourt. It is. Hit it into the backcourt. Turnover. So we've had back-to-back backcourt violations. William Blount High School, Bill Wallace Court. Home of the Governors. Reminds me of Austin P.
Yes.
With the Nike socks on, they just find me 10K.
Here comes J.J. Wheat. Wheat will have it. Screen coming outside high at the top by Dykstra. Wheat drives, left hand and finish. Took the contact. J.J. Wheat turning it on now. He has 15.
Hey, again, PSB Nashville needs one more guy.
Yes, sir.
One more guy.
On the break, and it's rejected, and a foul call. B.J. Edwards went up
Hey, Ref.
and tried to get the block.
Ball head like Mr. Clean, but you was wrong on that one.
Take a look at our SGV TV instant replay.
Clean.
Wheat with the
Sir.
steal. And a little bit of a foul. I think I had to let that go, though. Wheat free throw is good. So now here is Wheat.
88 holes in his jeans.
54-51, and a free throw good. 54-52. 3:08 to go. Now across is Berry. Berry on the WB logo. He bounces it over on the right side. They'll run the set and flare Berry, and he'll pop out with Tamba. Tamba holds it, now hands it off to Eilick. Both big men playing away from the basket very far. Here's Berry. Now he's got him on an island. Moore might be in trouble. He reached. Good help defense. Pass, stolen, and out of bounds. Good help defense coming from Eddie Ricks. Well, Berry had the baseline.
Yeah, he came over, and again, players, if you watch how he's playing, he's got his head on a swivel. No good.
Wheat comes back. Wheat stepping through and scoring. J.J. Wheat putting it on display this evening.
Nice finish there, and being able to split the defenders and finish on the reverse side.
54-54. Gillespie into the middle and scores. Jacoby Gillespie now has 12 in the contest. 56 now to 54. Wheat brings it back out. Here's Shaw. Shaw gonna go down the lane. Shaw with the right hand. No. Eilick got the rebound. Come away with it. Eilick, they're still in the backcourt. Now he gets it to Tamba. Traveling violation. Looks like there may have been a wet spot right there. Hopefully we'll get that cleaned up. 135, 2-point ball game. BMaze Elite has a 56-54 lead. Take a look at Tamba right in the middle of your screen. Long arms, plenty of upside, and can alter shots.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing his contingent development, as you've been able to see with Brandon Illick, which is, people need to understand, Big's going to develop a little bit later because so many people are so accustomed to working with guards. That's their focal point. Yes. Bigs always become later fits for any program.
Jacoby pulls a three. It caroms off. No good. Rebound to Davis. And now here comes J.J. Wheat. Wheat will bring it into the forecourt. Hesitate. Going to drive. Now stop it and pull it back. Open. Davis, top side. It's off. No good. Illick got the rebound. The one thing, too, I like about J.J. Wheat, you've been seeing him finish with the left hand. I just like to call him Mr. Ambidextrous because he shoots it with the right. Just has worked on that left and finished it. Davis recovers. Wheat has it. Lead pass, high or cross-court pass. Shaw drives in. No, Tamba altered that one. Davis got the board. Illick recovers it. That was all Tamba. So reward the big man for running the floor and the dunk on the break. Tamba reward the big man and runs the floor, but when you cause the defense and you run the floor, you can finish it up with the offense. Good job on the hit-ahead pass from Presley Patterson.
Well, not only just the hit ahead, the confidence to continue running, because most bigs would run, and at some point, if they didn't feel it was getting to them on time, they would slow down and give up on the play. He continued running through it, finished with a dunk.
Inside, Davis flips it up with the left hand and scores. A little sloppy play there. Isaiah Davis, amazingly, that's his first made field goal of the game. And we will go to the fourth and final quarter. BMaze Elite holds a 58-56 lead. Final 10 minutes coming up between BMaze Elite 17 UAA and PSB Select. And the fourth quarter is underway. Joe Hilton, Robert Alfonso, glad that you're with us on SUV TV, the SUVTV.com. 15-point third quarter for PSB. A 12-point third quarter for BMaze. So PSB won that third quarter. 58-56. And a traveling violation called on Ryan Oliver.
Well, that's just because he instead of just running, he was hoping to get the ball at a particular spot, and instead of just, he slow jogged it to get to where he's at.
On the drive, now whips it back out. Here comes Presley down the lane. It's up, it's off, no good. Rebound comes off to Davis. Davis with only 2 points, got those late there in that third quarter for PSB. It has been the J.J. Wheat and Kristen Shaw show. Driving, attacking, no. Tamba with the board and then stepped out of bounds. Shaw was held quiet. He has 19 points, 17 of them in that first half. J.J. Wheat, by the way, has 17 points, 13 of them in that first half. But they still came out of there with a 15-point third quarter. 8.5 to go. Baseline inbound. Here's Oliver on the catch. BMaze pick him up defensively inside. Layup good for Isaiah Davis.
Well, he started out a little later than normal, but he got himself at least 4 right now.
Edwards has it in the corner. Back to the basket. Tamba turns and scores. Nice move there. That's a polished move we saw right there. And a lot of people don't understand. It's not a hook when you have both hands on the basketball.
Correct.
Let's see if he had both hands on the ball. One, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Both hands on the basketball, turned and just dropped it in over the lip of the rim.
Yeah, he didn't try to gain too much of an advantage.
Drive and a foul.
B.J. Edwards for 3.
And B.J. Edwards comes and cracks a 3-ball. Edwards having a nice night as well.
K-Swiss.
It's a 63-58. Driving Shaw, no. Board comes off, good board. Here's Patterson. Up ahead, B.J. Layup, no. He blew it up there at the rim, and Ricks got the board. Ricks up ahead, tried to go too far up ahead to Shaw, and out of bounds. And we have a timeout call. This one called by PSB. 5-point ball game. Pro Skills Basketball. That's what the PSB stands for. They're right here in the contest. 6:53 to go. Robert?
I've wanted to keep, they're keeping it close, surely on just playing great defense and being able to get solid production, as we mentioned, from Shaw, as well as Wheats. But as I've said, they need a third person. They need a third one. And right now you have guys trying to get there, but their shots aren't falling. And because of that, we have the separation that we have. Now because BSB Nashville is well coached right now.
Yes.
And they're putting together some great sets to be able to be involved in this contest.
Coach LeMayo Dozier. So it will be baseline out of bounds now for BMaze Elite, UAA. They're all in the black tops and black bottles, black numbers. They got white trim. They move left to right, and here's Jacoby Gillespie. Gillespie now fires and rips into the front court, makes his move. Jacoby drives, right hand off the window. Let me get some butter with that roll. Oh, leave it up there, Jacoby Gillespie. Almost a steal in the backcourt. 6:35 moving clock to lead, 65-58. Game was at 3 points just a moment ago. They've got Oliver trapped. Now they get it up ahead to Wheat. Wheat now is in the middle. Wheat Euro stepping, took the contact foul. I like how he did not back down. He had Ricks over there in that corner, but came on the attack and then drew the foul. You take a good look at J.J. Wheat. Wheat again repeating out of Clarksville High School. Clarksville, Tennessee. Wheat going to the free throw line. Now he's had a pretty solid day from the free throw line as well. 5 of 6 from the free throw line today.
Well, that's just good concentration on his part. Obviously, you'd love to him be perfect, but puts one up. It's good. Look for him to be perfect, but at the same time, it just shows that his ability and willingness to attack the rim.
Well, in that first half, as a team, they were 8 of 10 from the free throw line, and now he makes both of those.
Think about it, that's keeping them in the game despite not having that third score.
And the more you talk about it, the more I want to see who's going to do it. Somebody's got to show flashes, as you mentioned. Nobody really is showing those flashes, though. 7 points from Eddie Ricks III, and I think that's who I identified as the one that possibly could do that. 5-point ball game as we come up on halfway gone in this fourth and final quarter. Edwards floats it up. No, Eilert got the rebound, whipped it up. Oh, man. Talk about the use of the tentacles.
Great hands on being able to cradle that in and then swoop it over to the left side.
Moore, pump fake. Jacoby's going to get hit with the foul. Jacoby Gillespie hit with the foul.
Hello, governors. We're here at William Blount High School.
Look at you. Joe Hillsman, Robert Alfonso, glad that you're with us. Free throw is good from Moore. One more matchup, and it'll be our WACG taking on SOH Elite. Presented by Zone Sports, part of the BMaze Showcase. Moore made both free throws. 5-point ball game. 4 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Step back, left wing. 3 off. Rebound, Ricks has it. Lead pass, up ahead, deflected by Edwards. Good job defensively by B.J. Edwards to get a hand on it because Wheat was behind the defense. 5-point ball game. Need a bucket here with the clock running in this fourth quarter. Here's Wheat. Wheat drives, goes reverse and scores. Oh, J.J. Wheat.
J.J. Wheat is making a name of himself against a guy like B.J. right now, but he's competing. Ooh, Gillespie.
Tried to get the N1 opportunity. I like how you brought that out, though. B.J. Edwards, not a slouch. And J.J. Wheat really taking it to him. Take a look at B.J. Edwards right there before we went to our SUV TV instant replay. Here's Wheat. And he gave him that left, and he reversed it and finished.
Yes, he did.
J.J. Wheat showing he's ambidextrous. Mr. Ambidextrous. 68-64. Gillespie, free throw. No. Split him, did Jacoby Gillespie. On the drive, Moore. On Edwards, bouncing. No. Rebound, B.J. Edwards has it. Waits for traffic to clear and puts it on the floor. 4-point ball game. BMaze Elite in the lead. Have it in the corner. And a bump foul by Moore, as going down the baseline was Ryan Neal. .305 to go. Looking. And now here is Gillespie. Gillespie on the attack, floated up, in and out. No, good board by Ricks. Ricks puts it on the floor. That's why you never leave your feet to make a pass. Turnover. And he left his feet in the backcourt.
Yes, he did.
On the drive, here comes Neal. No, rebound, hit the floor. Rebound comes back out now to Patterson.
Can't afford that. Too
Check
many
it.
second opportunities.
Gillespie. I said Patterson, but that was Charlie Rice. Neal, Patterson, and Rice, key cogs to this BMaze Elite squad. 68-64. Good look there at Jacoby Gillespie at the free throw line. Gillespie puts it in the air. It's off the mark. But Gillespie's missed his last 2 free throws. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw line.
Again, this is getting to the free throw line right now is what PSB needs to do, is get to the rim. You're not going to get your third score, but your third scorer can be the clock being stopped as you shoot free throws.
Yes. And that's what I say now. Look for Ryan Oliver, only 2 points, who's checked back into the ball game. He may come up with some timely hoops. Keep an eye on Oliver. 69-64, 2:35 to go. Big possession. J.J. Wheat has it for PSB. He hesitates. Now he's going to drive, stop, dumps it down low. Inside. Oh, is he going to step up and show Isaiah Davis another hoop? Davis now with 6 points in the game, 4 in this quarter. It's a 3-point ball game. Come back with Neal. Neal gives it over to Rice, and now B.J. Edwards on the ball. They'll operate the offense, swing it in the corner. That's a big-time 3 if it goes. It's short. Board. Eilick got the board. Now whips it back out. Good, big offensive rebound. Here's B.J. Edwards. He'll be picked up by Wheat. 2 minutes, 3-point ball game. On the drive. Here goes Edwards all the way. Right hand, no. Rebound. Eilick again. Big, massive offensive rebounds from Eilick. 2 in a row. They don't want to foul, step through. There is no shot clock. Open, pump fake Rice, wheel it back out. Man, how massive were the offensive rebounds, and now Wheat has to give the foul.
Them second chance opportunities get you all the time. And that's exactly what I was saying is you cannot afford – you don't have a third score, right? You don't have a third score really consistently. You need to get every possible 50-50 ball.
And that's only the 3rd team foul.
Right.
Check it, the 5th foul. So they have 1 more to give before the 1-and-1. Throws it into the backcourt. B.J. Edwards comes. B.J. now going to drive, step back, not there. Swing it to the corner, being very patient now with 80 seconds in a 3-point ball game, and they've got the lead. And gonna drive, layup, good. Oh, look, shades of Curly Neal right there. As he probed and then went down the right of the lane and scored. Coming to, good move inside. Camden Andrews, where's he been? Sitting on the bench, he scores. 71-68, they're right there in the game. There's the foul given by Shaw now. They have no more fouls to give.
No, this is where they gotta hope that BMaze continues its poor shooting so they could continue to chip away.
Rice inbounds it to Edwards. Oliver hit it and tried to get it to go off of Edwards on the sideline, but did not. He side out of bounds.
1 minute to go, folks.
Big possession here. Probably going to have to give the foul, though, as Rice comes, and there's the foul given by Isaiah Davis. So let's see who will be at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Will that be Rice?
Yes, it will.
Yeah, Charlie Rice. Let's check Rice today. Rice, first trip to the free throw line. He has 4 points in the game.
Ricks is back in for you.
Free throw good. Big free throw there from Charlie Rice. 72-68. 1 more coming. Good. Charlie Rice with big free throws here. 5-point ball game, 73-68 with 50 and 9/10 seconds.
Come on, George Foreman.
Our BMaze hosted showcase game will be SOH Elite, and We All Can Go, presented by Zone Sports. That's next right here on SUV TV at the conclusion of this one. Here is Shaw, whips it to the corner. Rick's baseline and dunk.
You've been waiting on that all night.
I have.
You've been waiting on that.
He's got the talent. He's got the length.
Right.
Just got to form in and shape it up. And he's getting a chance to play up and play against some tougher competition. You can see it right there. Big upside there for Eddie Ricks III.
No, he definitely has the potential. And just got to keep putting some time in that gym.
B.J. Edwards free throw, back iron on the front end of the 1-and-1. No good. 3-point ball game. Half a minute to go. Here's Wheat. Wheat gonna go straight on the attack, drive and score. Nice smart move by J.J. Wheat. And scores 73-72.
Timeout called by PSB.
Take a look at this instant replay. He doesn't go for the three. Knows he can go and get the quick two. There's 27 seconds left. And guess what? On their next foul, it's still a 1-and-1 situation for BMaze Elite.
And I think that's why the coach called the timeout, to be able to let his guys know, look, we might want to foul early.
Yeah.
Foul early on this end so that we can get an opportunity that if they miss a 1-and-1, we're only down 2. One.
Yes.
And we could go to the rim. We don't have to throw up a crazy shot or nothing like that.
I'm going to be honest. I try to get my steal in the first 3 seconds. I don't want it to be more than 5 seconds going off the clock.
We're about to find out now.
I want to conserve as much of that clock. Oh, the clock running. Look at the clock. Look at the clock. 24, 23, 22. Now there's the foul right there. 23 and 4, 10 seconds, and they'll come down. It's the 1-and-1 again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, even if you make both, you have 23.4. Now you have time. Now, you don't have any more fouls to give because they'll be in the double bonus.
Well, and also, you know, I hope in that timeout, he talked about this situation where he's like, look, if he makes.
Rice missed the free throw. Rebound comes off the Ricks. 20 seconds and then a steal. Edwards layup good. Oh, man. But it's not over. It's a 3-point game. Wheat flying down. Layup good, J.J. Wheat. They're probably going to give a foul very quickly if they have to. And was a timeout called. Yes. 9 and 2/10 seconds. Oh, Ricks had it in his hands.
Man, that's just tough. Tough night for that young man.
That's you.
Tough night for that young man. Because you want to be able. Here comes Wheat, J.J. Wheat going. While BMaze made sure Shaw couldn't get the ball for a 3. Wheat took it to the rim to finish. But just a tough night for Ricks to be able to, unfortunately, not secure that rebound. And young players, all players at every level, secure the bag first. Secure the rebound first. You can't do anything if you don't have the ball. BMaze is up 75-74. They're just coming out of this timeout. Let's see what happens. Maybe we get a quick foul here. But like you said, it's still a double bonus. But again, if they're shooting like they're shooting, that they've been shooting, it still could work out in their favor. Here we go.
All right.
BMaze just called the timeout.
Yeah, wanted to see exactly what they had. 75-74, 9 and 2/10 seconds. Remember, the BMaze hosted showcase. Final game presented by Zone Sports. Coming up next, it'll be SOH Elite and WACG. We all can go. So now, a long huddle for BMaze Elite. The ref has to come over and smack him around and clap his hands and say, let's go. 75-74. Expect either a quick steal and then a quick foul.
Well, that's exactly, but it's got to be quick.
And he can run the baseline. Let's remember that. Vital to know that in this time score situation. He moves, gets it in, and a foul is given immediately. They don't even go for the steal. 8 and 6/10 seconds. It'll be 2 free throws coming up for Jacoby Gillespie. Now, Gillespie 2 of 4 in the game from the free throw line.
And that's the continued theme for BMaze right now.
What'd they say? Pressure either bust pipes or make diamonds. Gillespie first free throw, good. Big free throw there. What that does now is it makes it a 2-point ball game. The next one would make it a 3. And now, do you foul? You've got 3 fouls to give.
Yeah, I know. But they're not looking like they're interested in fouling. Okay, we'll see.
Free throw is good. 77-74. Quickly, here comes Wheat. Wheat comes up and calls a timeout to advance the ball. I like this. Now they're going to go side out of bounds in the front court. People don't understand how important that is in late game management situations.
Because no matter what you have in your playbook, you're on the sideline obviously closer as opposed to, 82, 94 feet further out. Because you could have a heave play, there's no guarantee it's going to go. Mm-hmm. You have more plays from half court in to be able to design that you can draw up and say, hey, get it to this guy, get it to that person in whatever spot, and you're more accustomed to that being able to shoot as opposed to trying to heave one from 80-something feet, 70 feet, 50 feet out.
Exactly. And I just think it gives you so many options. I'm going to say it because it happens in the NBA. That's why you're able to advance the ball to the hash in the front court, and you still have the ability to throw it in the back court, but you don't have to go the length of the floor.
Right.
5 and 8, 10 seconds.
Which, by the way, I wish they changed the rule for every level of the high school game.
And in college.
Yeah, in college, absolutely.
Side out of bounds, they get it to Wheat. Wheat has it with 4, with 3, he gives it to Shaw with 2, with 1, Shaw whips it over. Davis has to force a 3. Oh, it would not have counted because it hit the tape anyway. And that's the ball game. 77-74. BMaze Elite with the victory at the end over PSB Select. Final thoughts while I get these numbers right quick?
No, absolutely. Well, first of all, great action between both teams. Two teams who are here in the volunteer state. This was a chance for them to be able to get good bump and good action against each other, because normally they won't see each other. As far as, and here they are at half court, taking a family photo, since they're all Tennessee guys. They all want to, they all, regardless of the fact that they've competed, they all are family. And just right now with BMaze, I would love to see the continued improvement of Ilion, because you've made me a fan of him. I haven't paid attention to him enough to see what he can do, but he played out here with the ability to understand that he's developing and projecting upward, that any program that takes an opportunity to see him, they'll enjoy him. As I mentioned at the start of the program, and then you got the numbers here shortly, Shaw was the deal.
Yeah, Shaw had a quiet night overall in the second half. 19 points in the game, 17 in the second half. J.J. Wheat finished with 25. B.J. Edwards, he led BMaze Elite. He had 20. Jacoby Gillespie had 18. Quante Berry had 8. 77-74. All right, our feature matchup presented by Zone Sports. SOH.